So this is Ways of Alchemy. Pardon me. Become a medieval alchemist in this card game. Brew deadly potions, discover ancient recipes, hire adventurers, and outwit the Inquisition. Transform your humble shop into an alchemical empire. No wands are required, just knowledge and wit. So it is sort of a choose your own adventure. I've seen that as a card-based thing. They did mention that you have, after a while, you'll have subclasses of alchemy that you can do. So yeah, let's see here. Let's try the controller, because it has partial support, so we'll see how good that is. Oh, I see. So the controller support is it moves the cursor, which you can see the cursor, right? I have it set so you can, yeah, okay. All right, we'll quickly check the settings. We're going to take the master volume down. Okay, and then... Oh, we can change our portrait as well. Okay, disable time of day change. That might come in handy later on, I'm not sure. Video, everything's fine. I like that you can scale the UI up. Okay, I'm just going to use mouse because it's a little awkward with the keyboard. Sorry, use kind of keyboard because it's a little awkward. Okay, you can scale it down or up. What does 125 look like? That's not bad. But I think we'll go back to 100. I can change the font size. Very nice. I'm not sure what hardware cursor is. I'd have to look that one up. And then I'm going to hope it shows me the controls during the game because that's a lot to remember. Hey, Alien Traveler, welcome on in. Okay, so let's head back here. And yeah, let's start. I like that as you move, like, they have multiple layers moving as you move the cursor. Also, there's a plant that's just about to take a little chomp. Hey, Esoterica, a little chomp out of our Alchemist. And I like that he's holding, you can't see. He's holding some mandrake. I hope you removed that from the ground safely. But yeah, let's get started and see what's up. What's this about? All your life you've had strange dreams. You might think this is one of them. Yet as you hold a letter written on crumpled paper, you feel truly awake for the first time. Your grandmother left you an inheritance, a plot of land near the city, and her secret. You never knew her, yet the acid-eaten paper feels strangely familiar in your hands, and the attached map beckons you to follow it. Okay, so drag your character to this card and discover where the path leads. Is this? Okay. Alchemist. The alchemist is one who finds no satisfaction in the paths the world offers and carves new ones that lead towards the heart of their desires. This is you. You have no second self, so take care not to perish from hunger or wounds, or your journey will be cut short. To quickly find a character card on the board, click its portrait at the bottom of the screen. So that's, okay, got it. So we drag this onto this because we're the heir. Okay, you can zoom in. That's nice. Fate knocks at the door. With a crumpled letter in your hands, you feel truly awake for the first time. Press start to read it. You are free to drag cards in and out of this window. Okay. Okay, that appears to have upgraded our card. Inside is a paper declaring your ownership of a small farm near the city, along with an old stained grimoire. This book will aid you greatly on your journey. Okay, yeah, can we move this window over here? Okay, the cluttered shack. On the plot stands a shack filled to the brim with all manner of things. You'll need to carefully set it in order. Okay, so collect our inheritance, which is the cluttered shack. Cluttered shack, baby, that's where it's at. Okay. On the plot stands a shack filled to the brim with all manner of things. You need to carefully set it in order. Okay, so it wants me to click on, it wants me to put a card here, but it's actually telling me that I need to, yeah, I need to actually, oop, there we go. Put that there. Okay. It's a lot of work to sort through all these things, but it fills you with excitement. Your new life lies hidden somewhere here, beneath the boxes. Yeah, can we, maybe let's try changing the font size. That's a little better. Okay. So now we sort out, let's sort out the shack. And start. Okay, so it's similar to other games where doing stuff does take time. And our cluttered shack is now... Okay, hold on. Oh, we cleared through things. We have a plot of land. Turnip seeds. And we got basic. So basic, keep track of your character's energy and hunger. Characters suffering exhaustion work slowly, and complete lack of food will cause a trauma followed by a scar. Scars can be fatal. Alrighty. So let's collect these cards. Okay, so the cards kind of did the meaning we need to do something with them. Okay, so it's a plot of land, and it will take a worker. Turnip seeds. Okay, they require no special conditions for planting. These seeds are inexpensive at the market, so there's always something to sow. And the shack, we've already done, I think we already sorted out the shack, so do we need to do it again? No, we don't need to do it again. Okay. But we have used energy. Okay, so energy's that. All right. Oh, we can continue to sort the shack out and get more things. So this is money. Okay. So let's see here. I guess I need to plow the soil because I don't have any workers. Yeah, plow the plot to make it suitable for planting. Just a little idle plowing. It's fine. Now we have a garden patch. Now we need a worker and a plant. Okay, so plant seeds here and they shall yield a harvest. What I'd like is, if I click on this, okay, it's giving me the explanations, which are really good, but I'd love to, like, have this appear where I can also, like, grab the seeds. Okay, so the plant. The worker, who is me. We're running out of energy. But that's okay. So I need to do this to plant turnip seeds. And they said they didn't need fertilizer. Okay. The worker property shortens planting time. Growth speed is influenced by fertilizer and the gardener. So eventually I'm guessing we'll be able to hire a gardener. Okay, so the garden path looks like it'll take that long to start. Okay. Oh, okay. This is a customizable frame to help organize your space. Oh, so you can kind of put like stuff here if you wanted to. Okay, can I put these back though? Yeah, okay. That might be more... That might be more organization than I need, but I can see how the frames will come in handy. Like if you want to keep all of your garden stuff in one place and like money in another place. What's interesting is, there we go. What should I do next? That's the thing, is like, what do I do next? Okay. Wait, I already did that. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I see. What I need to do is I need to keep cleaning the shack. So I need to keep sorting out the shack to get things. So you really want me to work myself to the bone. A rusty pot. Another bronze. And alchemy. Okay, so now we've learned about alchemy. Hey, Dre, welcome on in. I do believe in the heart of the cards. Okay, so the rusty pot. Rust has made the cauldron unsightly, but you may still practice alchemy within it. Fill it with ingredient and begin brewing. If you're unsure which ingredients are required, start by placing a recipe inside. Okay, so let's collect all these things. Okay, the simplest way to brew a potion is with a recipe. Place it in the cauldron, then add the ingredients. Recipes set out the components, steps, and rituals clearly, so that even a novice may succeed, but at the cost of using more than what is truly needed, compared to what a skilled alchemist may learn in time. Okay, watch the property icons below each card's description. Got it. Okay, let's continue cleaning out the shack because we haven't found a map to the city yet. Okay, we're getting more tired. We found, oh, regenerative potion, nice. And a coagulation potion. Why would I want a coagulation potion? Ah, secrets that we don't know yet. Okay. The garden patch is still growing, so I think we'll continue cleaning out the shack until, like, I'm just going to do this until we're out of energy. Yeah, so that's what we really need to do, is we need to start. Okay, so Nana sickle. Crafted from polished bronze, this small sickle feels light and balanced in hand, yet its edge is unexpectedly sharp. It subtly enhances the wielder's ability to harvest both crops and ambient energies, gently peeling back the layers of the unseen. But for you, it's also a memento of the person you knew so little about, but received so much from. The sacred instrument will enhance your mystery of the veil. Okay, and then the wooden mortar for crushing ingredients. Okay, so collect. Now I understand why you might want the frames. Like, now I understand why you'd want the frames, because you might want all of your alchemy, like all of your pot stuff in one and all of your ingredients in another and your money somewhere else. That's fine. I don't have any more turnip seeds, so that plot of land isn't any good to me right now, but I'll put that there. Put these up here. I'll put my potion recipes together. And I'll put my equipment stuff together. Okay. Every time I clean the shack, it takes about 5 seconds. The garden patch needs 105 seconds before I get turnips. I could just, like, let the speed go. But I'm glad that it's making me stop time after each one, because my alchemist is also, like, getting hungrier and losing energy. Let's continue cleaning out the shack. All right. There's the road to the city. Road to the city. Shack. Is the shack... Does that mean the shack is clean? A simple shack. Little more than shelter where one may find a little sleep. You can house one hireling here. Okay. And a suspiciously locked book. This book is decorated with the same pattern as the grimoire, but it is locked with a cunning latch and something gurgles inside. Excuse me, what? How does something gurgle inside of a book? I have concerns. I have concerns. Okay, so now it is just the shack. We got an achievement, a fresh start. We've cleared the shack of debris. So. Okay, and when I click, when I blah, 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 blah. When I hover over worker, the alchemist right now glows. There's nothing else that does. Okay, let's look at the road to the city. Explore the city fate has brought you to. Surely you will find both friends for your journey and foes who may try to hinder you. Yeah, as George Michael's saying, you gotta go to the city. Flawless. Hey, a pharmacy. The local potion depot founded by the Church of the Three-Bodied God. Did the three-bodied god have a three-body problem? They're ready to buy everything you offer them at a low price and resell it to the residents at an outrageous cost. So, capitalism. Got it. It would be more profitable for both you and the buyers to trade without intermediaries, but convenience sometimes proves to be a decisive argument. Also, local nuns will gladly introduce you to religious work ethics and train you to be a better worker. For a price, of course. Alright, fine. Okay, I'm going to put this up here next to the city. So if I go here, and then I put some money here, the three-body god asks no coin. The nuns who offer training do. Ouch. The greater your skills, the more costly their training becomes. Okay, so I guess I need more money. No? Yeah, like... Okay, I guess I need way more money than they are willing to give me. That's fine. You go there. You go there. Okay. So I now have the pharmacy. My plants are still growing. So for a foundation, I'm going to put a recipe inside, and we're going to put the coagulation potion, which needs turnips. Okay. So we know that it needs turnip, and turnip. So we need to, as Michelle Obama said, we need to turn up for what? What I'd like to do is I'd like to rest. Can I rest? Yeah. Sleeping without supper is not unusual if you are poor, but it restores your energy, but not your hunger. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's give our garden patch time to grow, but let's restore our energy. We're not doing so bad on hunger. I can see like we're in the 300s. Okay. We got an achievement for sleeping in a shack without food. Yeah, we don't have any. I mean, I can go back to the city. Maybe I'll find some place to eat. So it's interesting where you're starting out. It is very bare bones, but you're kind of gathering more stuff as you go. And the initial like, hey, here's the event is clean the shack out. That gives you all the stuff. Now explore the city. Adventurers Guild. If you have enough coin and room in your house, you may hire adventurers. They will aid in any task from gathering flowers to venturing to the world's edge. Remember, the duty of feeding your hirelings rests with you. The job board is cluttered not only with calls for work, but also offers to sell corpses brought back from the hunt. I assume by corpses you mean like hunting. Okay, so Adventurers Guild over here. So now I understand. Let's grab this frame, and this frame can be like the city. Okay, and if you need to, because there's probably going to be a lot of cards you'll need space for eventually. Okay, and then the suspiciously locked book can go up here with the alchemy. I am going to let the garden patch grow. So let's go ahead and do default speed. I guess we could do 2x just to let the garden patch grow. Because I want to get my turnips and start my potions. I am typically not a turnip person in real life. Just, it's not my jam. Oh. Hold on. We got a visit from a neighbor. Hey there, howdy. I see you're moving in. Looks like we'll be neighbors. I settled out here not too long ago myself in this little exile patch for folks of the magical sort. They like to keep us a distance from the city, so we best stick together. Name's Marina, and this here's Banjo. Don't worry, he doesn't bite. Well, unless he thinks you're threatening me. But I trust you won't, right? Looks like you're starting up with alchemy, huh? I've got a knack for whispering to the animals. Who knows, maybe we'll be useful to each other. Now let's start your housewarming the right way, with a bite to eat, from our homestead to yours. Dig in. Oh, thank goodness somebody brought me food. So it takes this long to get through the encounter. So that's what this little countdown is for. While that's happening, the garden patch is growing. The neighbor event is happening. It even shimmies a little bit to say like, hey, you got something going on here. Okay, we collected a peasant breakfast. I'll take it. Okay, we have like 4 seconds on the garden patch, so let's go ahead and... Okay. We have 2 turnips and more turnip seeds. So yeah, I need like a garden thing as well. Okay, let's eat. Can I eat? Yes. Okay, if I click on me, a little sustenance. Does it eat the whole thing? Oh, okay. So you don't have like a maximum hunger. You've maxed that out. Okay, excellent. Let's... What I'd love it if I clicked on this, if it also highlighted the cards I need. So let's put some turnip seeds down. Let's plant those. Now that we've satisfied our hunger, we can do a little bit more. Now I understand about like changing the time of day, like just if you not necessarily like quote unquote easy mode, but if you're just like, look, all of this having to deal with clocks and time and stuff is getting to me. Let's go ahead and work this new plot of land as well. Okay, so we have 2 garden patches. We don't have any plants. And let's see about a hireling. Oh, I don't know if I have room in my house. Hold on. Can I? No. Let's go back to the city one more time and see what happens. I like the horse and carriage going on in the background. It's the river. Big Water's Reyna. She sometimes playfully takes offense when she's called that, but in reality she takes pride in her posture. From here you can gather as much water as you need for yourself, your plants, and your potions. The riverbed is thickly carpeted with algae that can be processed into excellent fertilizer. But the Reyna's considerable depth and swift current make harvesting them no simple task. You'll need at least worker 4. Okay, can we see what our worker level is now? Oop, take care. Have a good session. Okay, let's grab the river. So we can try and get water or die for algae, but I don't think we have enough for that. Let's see here. We started with the coagulation potion, but unfortunately I think we need more. Yeah, we still need more turnip for that. So closing it just kind of resets everything. I wish they stacked automatically. Now I think there was a setting in there was a switch in the settings for stacking as well. So yeah, games like this are fun and interesting for me, but they're also like, what do I do next? And it's awful because I decide what I do next, and that's the worst. So I want to go back to the city. Like, I have to decide what I do next. That's too much sandbox. That's too much open world for me. Oh. Okay, I discovered the market. Surveyor. Around your cabin is an open field, but all the land near the city belongs to the king. Fortunately, the king is more interested in money than in fields. But beware, when the king realizes that there is demand for this land, every next plot will become more expensive. So if we start buying plots, it's going to get higher and higher. Then the market. Huge rows of all sorts of stuff. You can buy material or turnip seeds. They will certainly sell them to you for bronze denier, but if you add more much juicier offers can appear. They'll also sell you food, and if you're known to the buyers, you can sell your own potions. But it will take a long time and is frowned upon by the Adventurers Guild. Okay. Okay, so I could buy material. Branch and stone will allow me to buy kindling. What if I go back? What if I want to buy seeds? Turnip seeds. Okay, and what if I want to buy food? Leftovers. No. Why don't we buy some material and see how that goes for us? Okay, we have branches and stones. So, do we know how to... Okay, I appreciate this. Do I know how to make kindling yet? Is it in the grimoire? Okay, so the grimoire has everything that we've encountered or would encounter at this point. Do we have a grinding station yet? We need to grind. Okay, so that's the thing. It's like we need a craft room. Okay, got it. So yeah, I'm seeing that this is going to have a lot of like, how do you want to do this? So it's also a bit of choose your own adventure. This is very early days. For me in the game, it's very early days. It's been Yeah, oh, it's actually got a little promotional offer right now. So if you like this kind of simulator, there is a link to the Steam store now. And you eventually are going to, like, you'll start making potions. You'll start, like, right now, let's go ahead and... Can I... Yeah. Let's go ahead. I don't think I can make the garden patch go any faster. And that's the thing. Because I don't have any fertilizer. So we'll let the next thing... So we'll make a potion and get to that point. My energy's okay, but I guess... Well, it's 6 in the morning. That's fine. We'll rest. Oh, something happened. Oh, the neighbor came by. Oh, sorry. Collect our rest. The neighbor came by again. Hey there, neighbor. You won't believe what one of my sheep dug up. Poor thing's been bleating like a haunted bell ever since I pulled this nasty little coin out of her belly. And well, it gives me the chills. Feels wrong, like it's watching you somehow. Figured you're the kind who might know what to do with it. Me? I'll stick to warm essences, thank you kindly. Oh, you found a cursed coin? Gimme. Give me that cursed stuff. Empty coin. Once bearing the mark of value, its face is now erased, replaced by 3 warning rings, each finer than breath, etched into its surface. The coin holds no worth, yet you feel you can buy nothing with it. If it even makes sense. This sacred instrument will enhance your mastery of the void. So the void is one of our pillars of alchemy. So yeah, the pillars, you guys get your own frame over here. Ooh, it's purple. That's nice. Okay, let's let the garden complete. Let's let that finish. Oh, hold on. What just happened? Nope. Pause. Okay, first off, let's collect our stuff. We got turnips and turnip seeds. We have a stray dog encounter. The creature doesn't look very strong. So yeah, I can deal with it myself. It helps if I unmute. I don't want to hurt this dog, but we'll see what happens. I think it hurt me. Yeah. Oh, you're still here? Okay, well that sucks. All right, I have enough to let me go ahead and start the recipe for the coagulation potion, which I might now need because I think I might be bleeding. Come here. And then the alchemist, who is me. Okay, so we're going to make a potion of coagulation. We have made our first potion. And we've learned advanced alchemy and strong coagulation potion. Okay, so it suffices for treating small cuts. And with advanced alchemy... So this is a new type of alchemy that is just about what pillars ingredients apply to versus the actual ingredients themselves. Oh, 2 buyers. What? Oh, sorry. Hold on. Yeah. I got a scar. Oh, because I got hurt? I got a scar. Okay, understood. You're a buyer. You want a coagulation? Well, aren't you lucky that I happen to have a coagulation potion? Why'd you stop? Okay. The buyer gave us money and a rumor. Okay, and what do you want? I don't have any more coagulation potions, buddy. Sorry. You're gonna have to go. Hopefully the stray dog will also leave. That'd be great. Can I rest? I'm feeling a little... Can I rest? Will that help? I'm feeling a little hurt over here. Not even emotionally, like physically. Like, you hurt me. That hurt. Ouch. Okay, consequences. You failed to avert the danger, and now something bad will happen. So, it's probably going to take one of my cards. Okay. Understood. Okay, so... The Inquisitor? What's the Inquisitor doing here? The duty of the Royal Inquisitor is to ensure the safety of citizens from treacherous sorcerers, evil witches, and dishonest poisoners. In short, it is to ruin the lives of honest, hard-working folk with a magical craft and to extract a bribe from them for any mistake. If you haven't committed a crime, then he'll just leave. Otherwise, you'd better give him a bribe so as not to fall under investigation. Okay, but it says don't just pay him for no reason. Okay, so I haven't done anything, so I'm going to leave you alone. The neighbor popped by again. Oh, there you are, dear. Happy Threesmas to you. Thought I'd stop by with something... Hold on. Thought I'd stop by with something warm and sweet. I baked a whole mountain of cookies, I did. Or, well, almost a mountain. The Yule spirits got all huffy again, slipped in while I wasn't looking and helped themselves to a good handful. Can't stand Threesmas. Those ones, every time people change a holiday, they say it reshapes them, and they grumble like old men about it. And mind you, it's barely been a few generations since folk here stopped keeping Yule. Still, they didn't get everything. It isn't much, but it should carry the taste of the feast. I hope it brings you a bit of the joy. I've loved these ever since I was a child. Aw. Thank you for bringing me cookies. Soulless, they don't really, like, they just say mage. So they don't really separate mages. Aw, Threesmas cookie. So now we're really getting into events are happening all over the place. This buyer wants coagulation potion, so I need to keep making potions. So here's where it really gets into stuff. I need to continually be, always be ABP, always be planting. So I need to constantly be planting my garden to keep getting crops. I need to also constantly be making potions. And thankfully the Inquisitor will leave because I didn't do anything, hopefully. And yeah, the stray dog didn't really help. I have a scar from pain. It strengthens mastery of the pain pillar, but after the seconds, right? Yeah, so, okay. So yeah, hey Tony, welcome on in. So yeah, there's a lot going on. I like that you can pause it, but it is really... It's taxing my, like, okay, what do I do next? I can do anything next. And I still feel like I haven't truly got, like, I haven't even started mastering the cores of alchemy yet. But it's interesting and it's big and it's a lot. So yeah, I am not yet a master in the ways of alchemy, but it's a pretty cool game. I'm not gonna lie, it's just a lot of events and dealing with events in turn which is kind of like the fun for Choose Your Own Adventure because you can ignore stuff if you want, or you can lean into things. But it also feels like you're gonna be working a lot until you hire people. Maybe can I hire somebody? Can I hire somebody? Okay. What if I keep paying? Oh, okay. So I need a higher reputation before I'll get a better person at the Adventurers Guild. So let's just hire somebody and see what happens. I've gotten an adventurer. Okay, what do? You need food. Well, I don't have any food for you, so good luck with that. The fact that I didn't find anything illegal on your farm, well, that's probably my mistake. But for now, let's assume you're a law-abiding citizen, which means you have the honor of receiving a royal order. And listen, this hear ye nonsense, that's just official parchment talk. Don't go thinking this is actually public knowledge. If word gets out, our next conversation will be very short, and don't drag your feet on the job. So we got a king's order. So the king wants a coagulation potion, a regenerative potion, and an anesthetic potion. Yeah, good luck with all that. Good luck with all that. It doesn't appear to be a time limit on it, at least. So I have time because I don't even know how to make an anesthetic potion yet. Okay, this is a lot. And, you know, you're probably going to need all this space eventually. My organization skills suck too. That's why I don't play Sims. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and save. Let me head back to the main menu. Oh, I like that you can purge, save, or just restore a backup. That's cool. And yeah, I could see if once I get into the rhythm of crops and potions and learning, it would definitely pull me in. It's just, I was definitely early days in the game. But yeah, it's really cute. And yeah, it is visually very nice and satisfying. The music, it's got a good vibe to it. I hate to say like a little bit more hand holding as in what should I do next, or even just the reinforcement of you can do anything next. But sometimes it's like you can do anything you want, but if I were you, I would focus on this or this or this. So yeah. All right, very cool. Yeah, that's neat. That's neat. I kind of sometimes the analysis paralysis, the executive dysfunction gets to me, and I'm like, I don't know what to do now. I have no idea.